Sorry, David, you are live now.
Oh, sorry, I didn't have a red line, Kieran. Good evening and welcome to this ordinary meeting of the Property and Personnel Advisory Group. Meetings of the Town Council's committees have been temporarily replaced by advisory groups and will be conducted in accordance with the Town Council's agreed remote meetings protocol. This meeting is being streamed live and is available to view on our website. I will ask the Town Clerk to carry out a roll call of all councillors and ask you to confirm that you are present. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Councillor Chase.
Present.
Councillor Baker. Take that as a no. Councillor Price.
Present.
Councillor Rhodes.
Present.
Councillor Tandy.
Present.
Councillor Tilbrook.
Present.
Can I just check that the Mayor and Deputy Mayor, whether they're actually in attendance? Councillor Malloy? No. And Councillor Long? No. Back to you, Chair.
Thank you. Item number 1 on the agenda, mobile phones. Members are reminded to switch their mobile devices to silent for the duration of the meeting. Item number 2 on the agenda is apologies, and I would ask the Town Clerk to read out for those who have sent their apologies.
There are none, Chair.
Thank you. Item number 3 is declarations of interest. The standing declarations are noted. Members and officers are reminded to make any other declarations if they become apparent at the appropriate time during the meeting. Are there any further declarations? Now, moving on to the next item, number 4, the minutes. Minutes of the last meeting held on the 22nd of March 2021 have been circulated and can be found on pages 4 to 10. Can I ask if everyone is happy that they are approved? Arrangements will be made for these to be formally signed when circumstances allow, and this will be recorded in the minutes. Is everyone happy with the minutes?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Thank you. Item number 5 is public forum. In accordance with the remote meetings protocol, which has been introduced by the Town Council, any members of the public wishing to address the Council or any of its committees during remote meetings should have emailed their submission to us one clear day before the meeting. I'll ask the Town Clerk to confirm if there are any.
There are none, Chair.
Thank you. Item number 6 on the agenda, Chair's report and urgent item. I will ask the Town Clerk to advise if there are any urgent items.
Again, there are none, Chair.
Thank you. Item number 7 on the agenda is officers' reports. 7.1 is the absence monitoring report, pages 11 and 12. The Town Clerk will summarise this for us now.
Thank you, Chair. For the benefit of new councillors, this is a standard report which not only picks up the latest sickness figures, both for certified and self-certified and certified, but also enables trends to be picked up. I'm happy to answer any questions, Chair. Thank
you. Are there any questions, anyone? Is everyone quite happy and understanding of the report? No, I can't see anyone busy typing away, so I will move on swiftly to 7.2, staffing update, pages 13 and 14. The Town Clerk will now summarise this for us and open to questions.
Thank you, Chair. This is largely self-explanatory, and the committee came very conveniently because I was about to do a memo out to all councillors, but actually the committee sitting here means that we picked it up anyway. There are a number of people moving on, changes within the teams, and perhaps I just need to focus on the Deputy Town Clerk leaving us. Not that the other posts aren't more important, but this is the one that is developing around us. The I'm very pleased that the Deputy Town Clerk has been appointed as the new Town Clerk at Lewes, a comparable council and I think a feather in the cap for the Town Council, bringing her through like that. But she is very, very capable and will be missed. We've put the first stages of the appointment process in place, in so much as we're getting the pack and so on ready to go out to advert. What we will have, which has been incredibly helpful, will be Laura's input over the next 3 months, given that she has 3 months' notice to serve. We've looked at the arrangements that we have for appointments, and it should include the Mayor or Deputy Mayor, the Chair of Property and Personnel, and Chair of Policy and Finance. And so from that group, we've picked 3 which align with that policy, namely the Chair of Property and Personnel, the Chair of Policy and Finance, and the Deputy Mayor, which gives a balance. And other than that, I'm happy to answer any questions, Chair, on the report.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? No, I can't see anyone typing away. So 7.3 is a properties update. Town Clerk to summarise report and open to questions.
Thank you, Chair. Again, I hope largely explanatory. That's the reason why we write the reports. So I would just pick up on a couple of things, mainly Project 82, which is about to be marketed. I would also pick up on the Manor House reconfiguration, which is virtually complete, but hopefully when members go in, they'll see it. It looks, in my view, and other commentators' views, very slick and very professional. And the last thing I'd mention is the town centre roundabouts. They are the county councils, but over all the years we've had an agreement with the county council to maintain them. The reason for that was that we could do it to a higher standard than and we were prepared to put the funds in. The county council across the county are looking to take these back, spying sponsorship opportunities. They are there, so we haven't actually got a lot of say in that, but to compensate and to be fair across the county, they have come up with a regime which will see us supplied with some funds to cover some of our costs. Theirs is the basic costs, but obviously we put more in there. We put flowers and, in this case, wildflowers and things like that in the future. We've never received an income for this in the past, so hopefully, although it's we don't know what sponsorship will be coming, my gut feeling is probably very little, which is because we've failed singularly in recent years to get any. Hopefully members will wish to note that the county council are taking them back and sort of support the additional finance coming in. Other than that, I'm happy to answer any questions, Chair.
Thank you. I'll just give it a few seconds to see if everyone's beavering away with their fingers. And it doesn't look like they are, so item 8 on the agenda is finance, and we have 8.1.
Sorry, Chair, can we just go back to the recommendation on that one and just...
Sorry, Peter.
So there is a recommendation which is 2.11, and I just wondered, I'm guessing there is a general assent, but I probably need to just check that, Chair.
Yes, agreed.
Agreed. Agreed.
Agreed.
Thank you very much indeed. Now we'll move on to 8.1, Committee Budget Monitor, pages 18 to 23. Town Clerk to summarise report and open to questions.
I'm happy to go straight to questions, Chair. Sorry, for new members, I ought to say this again. Each committee, in this case advisory group, receives regular periodic reports on their finance to see whether there are any significant variances from budget, to just make sure things are okay and to ask any questions on should there be so. and that's the reason for these reports. You'll see them for policy and finance, property and personnel, and community resources. But happy to answer any questions, Chair.
Thank you, Peter. No, it doesn't look like we have any. So item number 9 on the agenda is exempt business.
Of which there is none, Chair, sorry.
Thank you, Peter. So I shall now call this meeting to a close at 6:38. And I'd like to thank you all for attending and for staff for their support. And if you'll just hang around for a minute whilst Kieran stops for streaming, we can have a little chat.